Grandmama from Tennessee, refuses to let Hollywood change her after becoming sitcom star. Leanne Morgan is reflecting on her journey from small-town Southern grandmother to sitcom star. The 59-year-old, who was raised in rural Tennessee, always dreamed of becoming a comedian. However, she put her career aspirations on the back burner to prioritize her family life with her husband Chuck Morgan and their 3 children, while occasionally performing at local corporate functions and charity events. In 2019, Morgan was about to accept that she had no real future in comedy when she unexpectedly became a viral sensation and found mainstream Hollywood success in her 50s. Morgan's first Netflix comedy special, I'm Every Woman, was released in 2023, and her mix of relatable humor and Southern charm made her a hit with viewers. Since then, she made her acting debut in the 2025 romantic comedy, You're Cordially Invited, starring Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell, embarked on a sold-out comedy tour and published a book, What in the World? A Southern Woman's Guide to Laughing at Life's Unexpected Curveballs and Beautiful Blessings. The actress, who lives in Knoxville, Tennessee, is now starring in her new self-titled Netflix sitcom Leanne, which she co-created with Chuck Lorre and Susan McMartin. During an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Morgan, who describes herself as a grandmama from Tennessee, opened up about how she is still learning to stand her ground while staying true to her Southern roots and refusing to let Hollywood change her. Morgan recalled how she had previously been approached about creating sitcoms, but the deals ultimately fell through as those involved didn't have a strong understanding of her brand. With all those deals, I worked with precious people, but I'd know in my heart, like, this is not how we are in the South, Morgan told the outlet. This is not how church people are. This is not how my family is. But when you want something so bad, and they'll tell you, we love you, but then they want to change you. Hollywood people can't help it. And I don't blame them, they don't know my world, she continued. With this sitcom at first they were trying to find their footing and I was freaked out, but then I thought, I've got to give them grace. They're trying to learn me just like I am them. And I was finally able to get to a place where at the beginning of every week, I could read through a script and go, we wouldn't say that. Or, this isn't what would happen. So, I'm finally getting the guts, honey. While speaking with The Hollywood Reporter, Morgan explained that she previously hadn't received much feedback on how to hone her material since she was focused on her family and couldn't spend much time on the comedy circuit. I was raising these children first, she said. I wasn't out here grinding. I was doing corporate gigs, for men that make carpet fiber. They probably spent more on the shrimp than they did on me. Though she was grateful to have an outlet for her comedy, Morgan said that her corporate gigs were horrible. They suck the life out of you, she recalled. These men have been playing golf all day, they're tired, they've probably had alcohol, and I'm up there talking about going on Weight Watchers and how I don't like low-cut panties. Morgan recalled that she was repeatedly rejected by the mainstream comedy world because the industry was seeking edgy comedians, and she was perceived as mom-centric. When I was trying to audition for Aspen or Montreal comedy festivals, or when Comedy Central would come through, they wanted edgy, and I was in a kitten heel and a pant with a bird on it, talking about how somebody dutied on a t-ball field. They'd say, oh, she's not edgy. She's a mom comic. Morgan remembered. But people in clubs always booked me, she added. They'd go, keep going. You're unique. Now Hollywood. Hollywood loves that mom in the kitten heel. They'd see my new 45 minutes and say, you've written a sitcom. Then I'd get there and they'd go, let's make your husband a Hispanic man. And don't get me wrong, I love Hispanic men. God forbid something happens to husband Chuck Morgan, I'm dating a Latino man, Morgan said.